This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
So, last night, I went to sleep, and as you guys know, I have a cat. His name is Jasper, and he's a very nice kitty. Don't get me wrong. He's he's a very positive influence on my and my wife's lives. Got us through some tougher times earlier this year, when things were looking really bad financially, and when we had to keep a lot of stuff under wraps from you guys, because we were afraid people were going to harass us if you knew about things like us getting married and stuff. And basically, he was a positive light in our lives, and we really needed it, okay? But that being said, a pet is a responsibility, and sometimes a pet can be an annoying responsibility. Last night, Jasper decided to wake up around 5 in the morning.
Oh my god!
And keep me up, I'd say for about 4 straight hours. So, typically I go to sleep around 2, and, just to get in bed and settled in and ready to sleep, it could be instant if I'm super tired, or it could take upwards of an hour, right, for me to get to sleep. So I think last night, I don't know, because I wasn't looking at the clock, I got to sleep sometime between 2 or 3 p.m., 2 or 3 a.m., Jasper wakes me up at 5 in the morning, starts off with his usual routine when he wakes up early. He's rubbing me, he's purring, which is very cute. It's cute when he does that. In particular, sometimes he licks my face, sometimes he licks my beard.
Oh!
Sometimes he bites my beard, because he actually thinks that my goatee is like animal fur. So for him, he bites his own animal fur to clean it. So sometimes he wants to be nice and he wants to groom me. And so he'll start licking or biting my beard. Now, when he licks my beard, it's cute. When he bites my beard, it's not so cute because it freaking hurts. Okay? So, he's doing this to me in the morning. I'm like, alright, buddy, I know you want to get up. It's way early. It's 5 in the morning. I don't usually get up until 8 or 9. So, let's get some more sleep. He then proceeded to practice his new fully fledged 3-act tap dance routine all over my body, including the whole Warner Brothers number, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal. So he was tap dancing all over me. Now, this normally would be alright, except for some reason, he decided today to use his hind claws. Or, it's not hind, what's the word for rear? Hind is the front claws, isn't it? He decided to use his rear claws to grab all over my body while he was tap dancing. Ow! It was not nice. Alright, it was not nice. So then I'm like, alright, you gotta stop this, man. What is going on here? And, I got him to stop a few times. But every time I was ready to go back to sleep. Every fucking time I was ready to go back to sleep. Boom. Here he's back.
Get this cat off me. This stupid cat on my body. You fucking cat. God damn it. Stupid cat.
And you guys might say, well, what about Cat? Cat was there too. He bothers her too. Don't get me wrong. He bothers her. He tends to bother me more. For whatever reason. I think it might be because he knows that, I'm the guy that spends the daytimes with him when Cat's at work. Let me put it this way. I'm always at home. Right? I'm always home.
I'm very sedentary in my lifestyle. I don't move a lot, being honest. I sit here on the couch streaming all day long most days.
No matter what. Cat is the person who goes out of the house to work. So, I think when it comes to the morning stuff, he wants to see me first and wake me up first. Although it's funny because Cat is the person who feeds him. So when he's hungry, he goes to her, but when he wants to play around, he comes to me. And that's what it is. He's waking me up just all morning. Alright? All freaking morning. Then, he said, that's not enough. He said, the tap dance number is very cute. I've decided to escalate things a bit. So he then decided that he was going to start, biting me. Now, I'm not talking full-on chomping and, letting of blood or anything like that at all. In fact, I can tell you, Jasper has never ever intentionally hurt either myself or Cat. Every once in a while, he'll get a little overly excited, and he'll scratch us by accident with his back paws, which still have claws. And that's okay. It's unintentional. Maybe he's like, we'll be holding him, and he'll kick by accident, and zoop, and then you get a scratch. You're like, ah, son of a bitch. But that's okay. But, basically, when he gets really excited, or he really wants to play, he'll give you a kitty nip, which is natural. You know, cats, just like dogs or whatever, they'll bite each other as a playful thing. But again, Jasper thinking, I guess, that I'm a cat, doesn't understand that it hurts when he bites, even if it's just a playful bite. It still hurts, because I don't have fur like him. So it's, you know, it's pointing on the skin, you know, my skin, the nerves are going off saying, danger, sharp, danger. And he's doing this as I'm trying to sleep. So I'm just sitting there, you know, in the bed. He's biting my foot through the sheets. I'm like, Jasper, man, you know, I'm not playing with you. I'm trying to sleep, man. Like, what are you doing? You're biting me out of nowhere, waking me out of attempted sleep, shocking, piercing pain in my foot. Oh, man. And this went on, I'm not exaggerating, from 5 a.m. until about 9 a.m. It wasn't very pleasant. And I'm really tired. Like, I'm genuinely, like, I normally wouldn't complain, but I'm, like, really fucking tired, man. Like, oh. And so that's what I mean, like, I don't know how today's gonna go.
I don't know how to tame a cat. I have no idea. So I don't know if I'll even bother with it, quite frankly. I don't know how to do it.
Now, Giant Quest fan says, doesn't your room have a door? Of course it does. But you don't understand. See, the reason he's asking this is because apparently he doesn't have a pet like this. If you have a pet that wants to be with you all the time, that pet will do whatever it wants to be with you all the time. So if I close the bedroom door with Jasper outside, first of all, wrangling him outside into the hallway, and then trying to get back in the bedroom and close the door without him following is, like, impossible. But even if I manage to do this at 5 in the morning, then he's just gonna pounce on the door all morning. So I'll be trying to sleep, and then you'll hear thump, 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 as he needs and tries to pound the door and try to get in because he's mad that we kicked him out of the bedroom or whatever. So it wouldn't even matter if we got him out, because he would still make noise all morning and still wouldn't be able to sleep, right? Typically, the best way to handle it when Jasper is like this is just ignore him. And usually, after, maybe upwards of a half an hour to an hour, he'll get the picture, and he'll tire himself out, and he'll just go back to sleep and wake up whenever you do. In fact, it's weird because this week, he didn't bother me that much at all in the mornings. Usually, every once in a while, he will. This week, he didn't, and all of a sudden today, something irked him at like 5 in the morning and woke him up to do this. So, it is what it is, all right? FYI, last night, guys, I created a thread on my forums, thekingofhate.com, by which you can begin to nominate your favorite moments of my 11 years as a content creator so that we can begin to get the stuff locked in for my retrospective event that'll be taking place in September. All right? And you're going to say, what is that? Well, in September, I'm going to be doing a retrospective marathon. Excuse me. That was great. This marathon is going to be basically like my usual marathons. It's going to last about, anywhere from 7 to 9 hours, depending. And it's going to be me going back and watching your personal favorite moments.
That's 100% a lie.
As being a content creator the past 11 years. It could be anything. It could be a game playthrough. It could be a game review. It could be a vlog, okay? It could be anything. And I put out the criteria in the forum thread. All right, so please check it out. It's over on thekingofhate.com.
I primarily rely on your guys' crowdfunding support in order to make ends meet and basically allow myself to keep doing this for a living, okay? So, please, even though I appreciate cheering and subbing and other ways as well, all those contribution methods have a processing time, meaning I have to wait a little bit to get any kind of benefit out of those. When you tip me, I get those funds right away. Give me your money.
Cliffy Bureau tipped me $5, said, "Can I bite your beard, you sexy man?" I mean, technically you could, but I don't recommend it. It pisses me off when Jasper does it. So can you imagine my reaction if you were to do it, right? Alright, so anyway, thank you, Cliffy Bureau, for the first tip of the day of $5. I appreciate that. Eternal Napalm cheered and says, Borderlands 3 hype, 12 more days. I never played a Borderlands game until a few months ago, and I'm really excited for 3. Well, my feelings about Borderlands 3 are kind of mixed. Alright, here's why. I played Borderlands 1 as a solo game. Alright, and quite frankly, I didn't love it. I thought it was alright. And a lot of people told me, well, Phil, the reason that you didn't really love it is because you didn't play it the right way. Borderlands is meant to be a game you experience in co-op. You're supposed to be playing it with other people. So then, with Borderlands 2, I ended up doing a full co-op playthrough with my friend John Rambo. Now, this was a long time ago as well, you know, many, many years ago. Now, I'll be honest with you about this as well. I had a lot more fun with Borderlands 2 than I did with Borderlands 1. And I actually reviewed the game and said I thought it was good, but I think at the end it kind of got pretty grindy. And certainly, I felt that the game could have been a little bit better if it wasn't as grindy at the end. But overall, I still really enjoyed it. And I thought that it was a good game, okay? And I still feel the same way about it. Like, I think it was a great game, but it could have been better. I ended up playing one of the DLCs for that as well. And essentially, when I started playing the DLCs, people were complaining, saying, Borderlands is boring. Borderlands is a game that, yeah, it can be fun, but essentially, it's not very fun to watch me play for whatever reason. I don't know why, because people seem to usually like the camaraderie that I had when I did co-op with John Rambo. They really seemed to enjoy it back then. But for whatever reason, even back then, now we're talking, you know, 7 years ago or whatever, how long it was, people were complaining that watching me play Borderlands with Rambo wasn't very entertaining, and that they wished that I would do something else. So I did, if I remember correctly. I don't even know if we ever beat the DLC. I think we might have abandoned it, actually. I can't 100% particularly remember, but I know we had started it, and I don't know if we ever finished it because people were just complaining constantly they didn't really like it. So, I liked Borderlands 2, but it seemed like my viewing audience didn't particularly like it as much as I did, alright?
What's going on in stream chat? It's been over 2 minutes and no one said anything? What the hell's going on? There we go, now people are talking again. I think people were like falling asleep or something.
So now, fast forward to the summer. It was, I believe it was, June, I want to say, when E3 came, and during E3, Gearbox announced, we're going to release a free DLC, completely for free, for Borderlands 2. Now, it had been a long-ass time since any new content had been, you know, put out for Borderlands 2, so this was like, holy shit, like, this is crazy and unprecedented that they would even put something out this late in the life cycle of a game, right? Now, I, luckily, had Borderlands 2 for free because I was a PS Plus subscriber and the game had been made free for PS Plus. So, I said, alright, I'll check it out. Let's check out this DLC. So I ended up playing it co-op with a few people. And I enjoyed it. You know, I thought the DLC was good. Did I think it was amazing? No. Did I think it was passable? It was basically standard Borderlands fare? Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. I felt it was pretty standard for Borderlands, and I enjoyed it. And I was like, okay, if this is like a taste of what's to come, then I think that's a good thing, okay? But, again, viewers complained. Viewers complained that when I played this co-op, they said, wow, this is boring. This game is not very interesting, you know. This would have been way better if you did something else, you know. And I'm like, damn, I don't know. Like, maybe just my viewing audience doesn't like watching me play co-op games anymore. At one point, maybe they did. But for whatever reason, I think what's happened is, over the past several years, I've just basically become a content creator that makes stuff solo. You know, I don't really do co-op that often. And I think what happened is, people now are so used to me doing stuff solo, right, that they're used to it now, and they're tired. Or, not tired, but they just don't care about seeing me do stuff co-op anymore, for whatever reason. Even earlier this year, when I did things like Apex Legends, for the first 1 to 2 sessions, people seemed to like that I was doing co-op, and then after that, people complained that it was boring. So it seems like, I don't know, like, Borderlands 3, I'm sure, is going to be a good game. Like, I'm sure. You know, if it's anything like Borderlands 1 and 2, it's going to probably be an amazing co-op experience. But, since I'm not known for co-op, and people seem to tell me that co-op when I play it is boring, should I even play Borderlands 3?
And I'll be honest, I'm on the fence about it. I don't know if I should even bother playing it, since it seems like a lot of people just don't really care about me doing co-op stuff. It's not about the money. It's not. I'm not here to take a paycheck.
That's just kind of the attitude that I have about it. And I guess you could say it's a shame, because, you know, if I miss out on a really great game because people don't like to see the co-op, I mean, that sucks. But I don't know. I really am on the fence. You know, I hope the game ends up being good, and I hope that, you know, as a playthrough, if I do it, that people would watch it. But again, I'm skeptical about people checking it out because of the experience that I've had previously with people reacting to the co-op. So, I don't know. I am completely on the fence about this. I don't know what you guys think either. Alright. Goat Laugh Stream tipped me $1 and says, time to goat laugh at everything. Go har gar 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 gar. You are absolutely hilarious. I don't know who writes your material, but you should definitely start some kind of stand-up.
Salt, salt, salt 90% of the time.
Because I think you're going places. You're honest with you. I think so. I think This is the kind of stuff that people want to see in their comedy. So I think you should get right on that immediately. And, you might be rich. Who knows? You know, you never know. You might be filthy rich before you know it, okay?
Someone gifted a sub to a detractor. Hilarious. You're really funny, and I just want to say thank you for that. We always appreciate the detractors getting subs that they don't use. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Do you remember that very first dream of September when I had no sleep because of Jasper tap dancing on me all night? What? 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 I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
Still has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.